and we're gonna drink some tequila!
Last week on Sailing the Recipe, Bex and I dumped the kids and head out on our very own road trip across the town to visit a local tequila factory. We explore the methods of the making of this beautiful product and sample a few of their drinks, maybe one too many.
Well, too many minutes, hours, however long the day has gone, but you spend too much time in a tequila factory, you end up being one of the locals.
We headed back to our jungle Airbnb and I cooked up a storm showcasing my take on guacamole. In a Mayan-style shack, finished with a barbecue, enjoying a few cold beers in the pool. Welcome to another episode of Sailing the Recipe. I'm Colin and this is my wife Bex. Together with my 3 daughters, we put our Michelin star restaurant on hold during COVID to live a life on a sailboat. Meet our new floating home, The Recipe. We're on a journey of a lifetime to discover new places, new cultures and new people, as well as exploring what the world has to offer under the sea. Hit that subscribe button to follow our journey every Sunday and see where our recipe takes us next. We're going to Yucatan, whatever you call it, I don't know. We're going to go see Rosalia.
It's a chef from Chef's Table. Colin's really excited. She cooks in the traditional Mayan way, doing everything completely by hand. So, I mean, we're quite excited to see this.
So guys, as you know, we are travelling through the Yucatan Peninsula and half this journey is about finding new people, new foods, new ingredients, new flavours, things like that. While watching Netflix, I found this thing called Chef's Table and this lady, Rosalia was on one and she was, you know, kind of synonymous for doing Mayan food. And one of her favourites was something called Chichen Itza Pilbil, which is like a baby pig cooked in stews and things like that. And it's a taco. And we've travelled all this way to come and find out. We've travelled through these beautiful roads, small villages, everyone living in mud huts kind of thing, or straw bamboo huts. And we're here to try her food. So we're all excited. We've travelled 3 hours and we are here. And the whole idea is to go into there and see what lies ahead. It's a whole Mayan experience which we're looking forward to. I have been looking forward to this experience for ages now. Ever since I discovered Rosalia on Netflix more than 6 months ago, I had to make a booking well in advance to make sure we had a spot while we were conveniently in the local area. One thing that fascinated me about Netflix show was the absolute honesty and integrity of demonstrating how she cooked traditional Mayan food without the need to exaggerate the process to impress tourists. No improvements have been made since her show to the house in the way of modern equipment or tablecloths and the necessary tableware. In fact, I was so pleased to see that we were actually in her house. Less than half an hour before we got there, she's clearing up from her breakfast that she had with her family. We could be forgiven for feeling like intruders, but she made us feel such a part of the family for the next couple of hours in her gentle, humble manner. She generously showed all her secrets and techniques and was aware that I too was a chef. Of course not fazed by me, but intrigued as to why I would travel halfway around the world just to see her humble home and modest cooking.
So, because today we have a chef. We should definitely have a go. That's your action, Paul.
Okay. See?
Hello.
I need to write that down. That was amazing.
Ah, more. Not good enough. Do it again, chef.
Oui, chef.
She talked through the ancestry methods of her cuisine and how the Spanish influenced the change of their cooking, especially with the importation of the baby hairless pig, giving way to one of the most famous dishes in the area, the cochinita pibil. This dish in particular she excels at and has become internationally famous for it. The smells and flavours that are coming out from her compound were absolutely fantastic. When we saw the meat being pulled from the ground in a small aluminium pot that taken 12 hours to cook, the smells were just absolutely incredible. The smell of burning wood, burnt banana leaves, charred fires along with the surrounding bamboo huts have such an authentic experience into their way of life. Seeing the ladies make mountains of fresh corn tortillas over a fire was absolutely inspirational for all of us. It was just something so new to Bex and I. Finally, it was time to sit down and get stuck into the cuisine.
This is the one I'm really excited to taste.
So this is the taco. This is the taco stuffed with the refried beans, deep fried. Pork. We had taster after taster, and I can tell you the cochinita pibil was absolutely incredible. The aromas, the soft tender meat, presented with incredible finesse, was absolutely mind-blowing. Rosalia gave us all the time in the world and explained about her way of life as we ate all her courses. She seemed to stay in awe and ask questions about how it's possible for a family to live on a boat, travel around the world on oceans, and somehow find her little house with her infamous cooking. And I told her it's such a pleasure.
We just found a cenote that we could jump into from about, I think, 8 to 10 metres, and that was the best way to end an absolutely fabulous day. Really good.
Well done. Okay, go. This is it. You've got it.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Join us next week when me and my sister sail from the mainland to Cozumel. I give everyone a heart attack because I passed out with heat stroke, but all is well now. No, I didn't say I did. I was doing all the work and I had water. But we're in Cozumel now and it's really pretty here. See, no, we did. There's the bloopers. Okay. We're in Cozumel and it's beautiful here. It's really nice. Join us next week and thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe.